being taken down by all of these other negative energies or the manifestation of this white supremacist infrastructure. If y'all could survive and have integrity and dignity and prosperity and health and strength, if y'all could do that, then what the hell are we talking about? But if you all cannot do that, what are y'all asking us to do? So this is the place where the real doers show up. This is and this is heavy. This is the reality television show of black transformation. This is so important. What there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 people. This is so important to see the possibility of this manifestation for the larger black world and black community. So standing on it is more than sacrificing the position for popularity, for friendship, for people to smile in our face and say, oh, okay, I think y'all doing something. Based on my level of ignorance, I'm proud about what y'all doing. Then you're asking who's proud? At what level are they proud? The only person I'm concerned about being proud right now about what I'm doing is ancestors who've already given their life for what I'm doing right now. But the people on this earth, smoking a pack of squares a day, that they're proud of me, I don't know what that means. You understand what I'm saying? I always say this, that you got to ask who likes you. If the fool likes you, you should be concerned about yourself. You should reevaluate yourself. If someone with integrity, loyalty, and discipline to the cause that you have, if they like what you're doing, then you should be proud about what you're doing. But if you look around and ain't nothing but fools, that's a good job. You should be worried about what you're doing. You should question the validity of what you're doing. Just because people are around and you got a lot of people there with you, don't mean you're doing anything. Because you can have a lot of idiots. I see them all the time. They all get drunk till all of them fall off the floor. Fall on the floor. Some of them are drunk with alcohol. Some of them are drunk with Christianity. Some of them are drunk with materialism. Of all manner of attachments. So just a whole bunch of people doesn't validate anything. Doesn't validate anything. So be true to yourself. Let yourself be the validation point. I said I wanted to do this. I know that's what it was going to take for me to do that. Was I able to do it or not? Did I do it or not? That's the validation. Because we're intelligent beings. Intelligence is not outside of us. We don't look to others to see how intelligent we are. We should look to our own, the integrity of our own minds to see how progressive that we are. That's a fact. Because some people could say you are doing very good out of their intentions, out of what they know. But you know, I can be doing, come on, I'm playing. I'm playing. Even though you like this that I'm doing, I'm playing with my damn self. Because I'm far more talented and capable than this. So I'm not going to even take that compliment. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to even take that. That's a fact. Because I'm playing with myself. I was not born to meet your level of appreciation about what I was doing. I was born to exhaust the potential to be the greatest black being that I can be. That's a fact. Some of us are merely living for others. When we wonder why there's no great achievement in the world. Because everybody's comfort is meeting the comfort zone of the masses of asses. It's complete mediocrity. Well, okay, you got a nice ride. I like that ride. You're doing good. We build pyramids in Kemet. And all we can do is be a slave to get a nice vehicle today. And that's the comfort zone of society. So by seeking validation externally, we will not be phenomenal. We will not become extraordinary entities. We will not. Because the comfort zone of the masses of asses is satisfying. It's satisfying for us not to have our own black community. We satisfied with the level of condition. We satisfied being policed by the Aryan nation and the Ku Klux Klan. We are satisfied with this. With white people walking around on the planet acting like they control something and rule something. We're satisfied as long as we got our nice car and our nice house in that. So the level of satisfaction of the people is what allows this to go on. They can win friends and influence people, right? Based upon having those small status symbols. That's a fact. But we have to go beyond the comfort zone of the masses. We will not get there seeking validation. Because anything too much more than that is intimidating. It's fearful. Well, you doing all that? You talking about having a whole community? I'm still trying to pay my mortgage. It's intimidating, so they don't even want to hear it. But if you're seeking validation, you be like, well, I'm going to get a job. Okay, well, that makes sense. Good work. So we can't keep this external validation thing. If we're looking for that, we're not the ones. If you are seeking external validation for the decisions that you make based upon logical progress, you are not the one. You are not the one. Because you look at those who you are seeking validation from and ask them, do they have a nation? Have they built the black community? Are they a sovereign nation? Then if they haven't, why the hell are you seeking validation for them? You should seek validation and credibility from those who have achieved what you desire, what you see as critical. Am I correct? Them the ones you should ask, well, how is it looking? You don't go and ask somebody who cannot fight, am I doing the Shaolin form right? Am I correct? You want to go ask somebody who is doing the form and say, is this movement right? But we go and ask black fools. We go to the slave master and ask, how am I doing? You talking about sovereignty? I don't know, nigger. That's what we do. So this requires you to be a pioneer. This requires you to be a radical individual. This requires you to be an independent thinker. Because what you are doing is radical. It's not like what nobody else is doing. So the revolution is rebelling and revolting against the normal thought structure, the comfort zone of the masses about what's achievable and capable for the black man and woman here today. You are revolting against that. But sometimes we see revolution as having guns and weapons and explosives and missiles. You can have all that and not be a revolutionary. So that's not necessarily the product of revolution. You can have those things temporarily, shoot at some people temporarily, and then go back and get you a nice job, finish your degree. This has happened. So it's the thought and the consciousness of the individual. It's the revolution that happens within the person to go against the establishment of white supremacy within the construct of their own behavior, their own thinking, their inner world. That's wow. That's what it takes. And not just agreeing with me during a lecture, but in the moments, your discipline, saying, I know I don't really want to do that, but how am I on black supremacy if I don't make this move? If I'm mad and upset about these things and worried about these things, what the hell do any of this got to do with black supremacy and enlightenment? And having the discipline in the moments to do something different. Outside of your ability to do that as a disciplined person, you are my enemy. Y'all don't hear me. I'm strong enough to defeat you at my level of growth and development in black supremacy. But your inability to do that makes you my enemy. And your ability to do that makes you in alliance with me. It makes you my comrade. You follow? That's a fact. Your inability to do that. Because that's what we are going against out there, in here, and in here. Y'all follow what I'm saying? So people come and say, oh, I'm with you, but I'm going to go get some cheeseburgers. I'll be right back. You my damn enemy. You understand the point I'm making? Don't mean I don't love you, I don't care about you, I'm not compassionate at you as my people, but the devil mentality got you. So they'll come to you with some cheeseburgers. What that nigga Noble doing? I got some cheeseburgers for y'all. Put extra mayonnaise on them. How are you not my enemy? Even if you have love and compassion completely for this, if you do not have discipline, you are already weak. There's a moment in time where you're already going to break down to the white supremacist reality. And I'm working against myself.